Welcome back, everybody. This is Ian Brown from IB Collects 1989. Sorry it's been a minute since I've been back. Life has been crazy, whatever we can deal with, we deal with, right? But everything's been good, nothing bad, just hectic and timing, and work has been nuts. So I figured it's finally a day off, and my COMC order has arrived. Another 59 cards for the crazy collector in me, and I wanted to share everything with you. So it's an eclectic mix. There's actually some Pokemon, some baseball, some football, and the majority of it being hockey. You know me, majority of it is always hockey. So we'll kind of go through everything. Let me know down in the comments, what do you like, what do you not like? Is there a card here that you would love to have in your collection? And again, I love COMC from my standpoint. I am a collector. I don't generally sell all that often. So for me, the backlog timing of their shipping, it's not a hugest problem for me. But I understand if you're trying to make a business out of this and flip things around, timing is everything. But hey, thank you COMC for these wonderful values and deals. So let's start it off with a little bit of Pokemon. If you know anything about banned arts when it comes to Pokemon, there were a bunch of cards that the art in Japanese was banned in English and they redid it. So I've been kind of collecting the English and Japanese versions of the card. So this is the Moo Moo's Milk, the banned Japanese version that you can't have in English. It's very interesting. The other one is just a container with a bunch of Miltank pictures on it. So I have that one. Now I get to have this one to put in the binder. All right, little Robert Gasser. You're probably saying to yourself, Ian, you're a Mets fan. We've heard it on this channel 1,000 times. Why this card? Well, the significance behind it. So you see the numbering on it, 12,208 of 2024. Well, I was actually married on December 8th of 2024. So this year, these cards, I actually collect that exact numbering. So this is, I think, either my third or fourth one actually from this. So it is the day I got married, that serial number, December 8th, 2024. So I saw this one come up on COMC, and I went, put money in my account right now. Mine. All right, some more baseball here. Gavin Cecchini. Not really anything of a player, number to 49. I fell in love with the patches. But I also fell in love. I like Diamond Kings. I know Diamond Kings gets a bad rep. They don't make the product anymore. It reminds me a lot of like baseball's version of like Inception football or basketball. It's non-licensed, but it's just they're very nice looking cards. I enjoy them, especially if you player PC somebody or even team PC. You can get these ungodly cheap. Like, I think this card was like $2, maybe $1.50. But hey, rookie patch auto, numbered to 49. And I like the set. There you go. So as we all know, I'm a David Wright fanatic. It's my team. It's my guy. Got to go to see his retirement when they put his name and everything into the Hall of Fame and his number in the Ring of Hall of Fame. So this piece of history set is a really interesting one that Upper Deck did, numbered to 699. So he hit I think it was his two-homer game in this game. So they like dated up at the top. They give you this, and this is actually what the box score looked like. So Wright was 3 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. So they made this set to kind of commemorate different pieces and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to get the focus to kind of work a little bit, but it's kind of giving me a little problem this morning. But yeah, another one of those. This one I got because I figured my dad would get a kick out of seeing this. Growing up in Florida, you watched the Marlins, Matt Trainer. But I was like, a Matt Trainer auto. I was like, wow, did not think that these existed. I mean, you would think almost everybody has their own auto at this point, and Upper Deck put it together. But most people probably know more of his wife than him, the volleyball player, Misty May Trainer. But hey, I liked Matt Trainer. I thought he was a very good backup catcher for the Marlins for all those years. And let's grab his auto for like, I think it was like $1.15. Like it's crazily cheap. Just a random David Wright with the MLB logo. Not a patch, not anything. It's just a print screen, but one of the unique ones that I like. This is probably my favorite David Wright card I got in this one. A Bowman Chrome of the facsimile auto, David Wright, chilling. The reflection is on this refractor is just marvelous. You could see all that rainbow. But yep, another cool one for the David Wright collection. The opening day David Wright parallel, the Reds. Great year. I actually really enjoy the opening day set too, because the red actually works really well for a lot of the teams. All right, another David Wright MLB debut medallion. So made his debut back then. Just another one of these wacky cards that Topps put in things back in the day. You've received an MLB debut medallion. So it's not an MLB debut patch, but I guess they had the medallions back in the day. 2016 Series 2 baseball. Pretty cool. Damn card is heavy. Like, she's thick, but man, it's got some weight to it. And this is just another fun one for my to show my dad when I have a chance. He was the closer for the Marlins, him and Braden Looper a lot of times. Which is numbered to 2003, and Ugarth Urbina. He was a great pitcher. Like, very, very effective when he came in the ninth. Between him and Braden Looper, like, the back end of that bullpen was very good then. All right, let's switch it over. Now we're going to a little bit of football. I went to FAU, got an undergraduate degree from them, so I grab FAU stuff every once in a while. But I saw this, and I was like, oh, can't stop me. Hot Hands, Alfred Morris from Flair Showcase. Crazy die cuts. It's like I almost want to see about sending it in the grade just to see how good it is with the crazy amount of die cuts that is. But if anyone knows anything about Flair Showcase and Fleer and all those, they made these very, very interesting different inserts and such. And Hot Hands was one of my favorite ones. So this is just a cool card. And then a SP Authentic Sign of the Times, Alfred Morris auto, and the FAU uniform. You can find some of his stuff for the Redskins and all that. I love to try to get as many of the FAU stuff as I can. Just a very beautiful, very clean card. And if you're a hockey person, you understand Sign of the Times. It's just another one. All right, now we're heading into the Curtis Martin, still picking up pieces of the rainbow as they go on. So we got the Blue Disco to 79, the Hyper to 175, a random DeBrickashaw Ferguson auto from Bowman. He was, I believe, a first-round draft pick from the Jets back then. He was a great offensive lineman. It was fun to watch him play. I'm the kind of weird guy that actually watches the offensive linemen sometimes more than the actual play is being developed. But it's kind of what I like more. But DeBrickashaw Ferguson, also just a fun name to say. A Curtis Martin orange to 249, I believe. Yep, 249. And the Red Wave, number to 149. So picked up a couple of the 2019 Prism. It's been a little bit. And then Chris, if you're watching, ka-chow. A Jordan Travis Red Obsidian Rookie Patch Auto, 3-color patch. These are numbered 275. I love Obsidian cards. I think the Obsidian, especially when they have the color to them, are just gorgeous. And then picking up, I know he's not in the league anymore, but it's an awesome card for, I think it costs like $7. I'm telling you, COMC is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. And even as if you were a vendor, like you take a card like this, you got it on COMC for $7. You got it in a big lot of stuff. So maybe you spent $20 to ship, but it was 60 cards. Divide that down. So maybe you're in this card $8. I feel like you put a $20 sticker on this, it'll at least catch somebody's eye, talk it down a little bit, you might be able to get 15, which means you've made at least $5 on a card. And I mean, if you had $20 on the sticker, I would stop and look at it. Now, and I probably would just offer you 15. I ain't looking up comps on something like this, you know? But it's just a beautiful, beautiful looking card. And he'll become a coach somewhere probably. They had all the talent in the world. Just injuries really, really drove him down. All right. So what most of you guys all know me for, we are getting into the stack of the goodies. I'm going to kind of start with just some randomness, then we'll bring in some of these patch cards that I got as well. I just ran out of top loaders for the size cards. So let's start right here. Little Aaron Frankel Blue Dazzler. This card is actually going to be a gift for a friend of mine. One of my best friend's wives got into PWHL, I think because of the women's Olympic hockey. You know, she can fill me in a little bit more on that story. But she was like, oh my God, that Aaron Frankel, she was so amazing. So found a Blue Dazzler on COMC, bought it, and get this to them eventually. If you're watching, Justine, it's for you. All right, let's give a little bit of throwback to my collectors here that may remember these gems. How about the Power Decks? Who here remembers Power Decks? 3-round Fleury, Sergei Samsonov, and Pavel Bure. Please tell me, if you remember these, let it down in the comments. Do you remember what it plays? The cool thing about these cards, man, is you could actually stick these into a disc player. Like, you could put it into your computer. Like, I was reading this last night again. Minimum recommendations, like 12 megabytes of RAM with Microsoft 9598 with QuickTime. A 16-bit color display and sound blaster capable. Like, this is hysterical. I would love to see if I could find an older computer somewhere and put this in to see if I can actually get these to work. But I grabbed a bunch of these. These three, I think I have more coming in like the next order when I go to send it. But man, I was like, Power Decks, man. God, these I remember so much. All right, a little Young Gun. Matt Rempe on the Outdoor Games Canvas Young Gun. It was insane to me. I was like, I really wanted this card for like the longest time. But when the set first came out, like every other set, the price was ridiculous. And then every time I found one on like eBay, they were asking like 2-3 times the comp. And I was like, hey, I'll send them a message like, hey, listen, card's selling for say $10. I will give you $10. I will pay the full comp, but I can't pay $35 plus shipping on it. And everyone's like, nah. So then I found this on COMC for like $5. I believe in Matt Rempe. I think his skating got better. He had injury issues last year. I think if he could stay healthy and keep developing the way he is, he can easily be not a top liner, pushing. I don't even think he would really be a second line player. He would be a very steady third line player, but very big on power play. Like, his size makes him a power play 1 guy any day of the week. And they had him on power play 1 a lot last year, and he did well. So I think he'd be a solid third liner plus a good first line power play player. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. I probably am. Then this one here, I just liked it because of the card. Sam Tageson, Young Gun. It's like everyone was going crazy over the Will Smith, the Macklin Celebrini with the shark head, spending crazy amounts on those. Well, guys, they did it before. Oh, look at that picture in the back. Sharky's eating his head. That's adorable. He's got such a smile on his face. So they did it before. So, hey, is this worth $700? No, not even close. But it's just a nice card. And goes to my Young Gun binder. Sorry. Dripping a little bit this morning. All right. And you guys also know I'm going for these full rainbow autos from Allure. So, yeah, I went a little nuts. I completely forgot I hit this one. I almost bought this on eBay. I was bidding on it, I think on DC Sports. And I had it in my COMC order. What a Spencer Knight Color Flow full rainbow auto. Benoit Oliver Grulot. Sorry, messing up those names. Keandre Miller, important now with Carolina being where they are. Sharon Govich, Petrie, Batherson, Elu Tolavainen, and a Ross Colton. All right, guys, tell me here. Like, look at that auto. That's a whole lot of squigglies. Keandre Miller's is actually not, like, half bad. I like the little apostrophe in it. Sharon Govich is just a swoop. Just go away, dude. Petrie, like, you can at least make it out what it is. Batherson, come on. Like, what is that? What is that? And then Colton, brother, really? Out of everybody here, who had your favorite auto? Who had your least favorite? Let me know in the comments below. All right. So this next one, Vladimir Konstantinov. I had watched, I think it was, what's it called? Take 5 or The Russian 5, I think it was what it was called on HBO Max. The story about how they got these guys out of Russia. So I kind of went on a hit of buying a bunch of their cards. So I have a few Fedorovs, but now I was like, oh, I don't have a Vladimir Konstantinov. So this Pacific, I got this one. It was really, really cool. If you know things about them, is this little one from Mr. Konstantinov actually would sit like in there. So I got them separate, of course, but you can put this in there and it'll actually fit. Like you can see there's the line there and everything. I might actually do that later. Put them back in together. I think that'd be kind of cool. But Vladimir Konstantinov. And then Kozlov. Slava Kozlov. These facsimile autos are very affordable from this one. I can't afford the box. If you go up and look SP Legends, the signatures, like the box is ridiculously priced. But this is just a nice card. All right. We're heading a little bit into Hall of Fame. Yes, the Hall of Fame section. Filling out more and more of my Hall of Fame binder. Start off the top here. Little Angela James, Team Canada. Got a Chris Pronger. On the Blues. Look at that face. Look at that face. It's like lost. Ugh. Nicholas Lindstrom. Cami Granato. Geraldine Hine. That's what I like about some of these cards is you can get those sets, like the Canada sets and all those other ones, and you can find these cards very affordably to fill into those binders. Oh, Leonard going off. He's shouldn't be. He should be on the other side. Joe Nieuwendyk on the Stars, and Dino Cicerelli. I just thought this was a really fun looking card. The province, like Canada, all in the background. Just kind of cool. Look at that shine. All right. How about a Patty Kane? Number to 2,999. I just like the SP Authentic. And then Patrick Kane stuff in Chicago uniforms. Always really cool. All right. 2 more to the Gibson collection. John Gibson Silver Outbursts. Kind of like this mask one more than the action shot, but you got that flying puck there, so that's kind of cool. Fleer doing Fleer things like always. These seeing doubles. It kind of reminds me of if you look at the Fleer that came out, the case hit that they have. I feel like they use this as like almost an idea to it. So the seeing doubles, Hellebuyck, Vasilevsky, and Patrick Kane. Fleer Ultra. Bag of chips on the Kane. Oh, Blue Ice. Blue Ice tracks. I will get these whenever I find them. They are such amazing cards, especially for the Rangers with the color match. Oh, these things are beautiful. Pavel Buchnevich. Blue Ice tracks. And then a cracked ice rookie, Dylan McGrath on the old Prism. I love Prism Hockey. Upper Deck, no shot to you. I love everything you do, basically everything you do, probably 95% of everything you do, but Prism Hockey just hit different. The golds, the greens, these cracked ices, they're just, when you have them in hand, they are beautiful. Even the base cards are good base cards, not even non-refractor. Like, even those are beautiful from top to bottom. Like, I love Prism Hockey. All right, now we get into a couple crazy patches. Yeah, a couple crazy patches, and then we will call it a day. Please let me know so far. What have you guys liked? What have you not liked? Let it know down below. What card out of all these would you love to have in your collection? A James Shepard 3-colored patch, number to 399 on a Haas Prospects auto. Sticker auto, but like that patch was just insane for under $5. A little bit of green. I gotta go a little bit of Christmas because it is the Minnesota Wild. Wild patches, Columbus patches. They're hard to beat. Those are my top two. I mean, yes, Chicago has amazing patches if you're dealing with the headdress area. Otherwise, it's, yeah. How about Al Montoya? Mr. Alvaro Montoya. I get this one. Thank you, Zach, for letting me onto this. First Cuban-born player in the NHL. So I like to get his stuff just because it has that little story behind it. And you know what? He was a goalie for the Rangers, so it doesn't actually hurt that he plays for my personal collection team as well. So there you go. All right. Liam Foudy, number to 99 auto. 1, 2, 3 colors in that patch. Look at that. Oh, she a thick one, though. Look at that. But rookie premieres, upper deck number to 99. On-card autograph, Liam Foudy. What year is this? 2020, 2021. Couldn't remember when he was a rookie. But 2020, 2021. Maybe this was $8, something like that. But, I mean, just a sick-looking patch. Like, and Liam Foudy, it's a name people recognize. All right, this one here. Debut autos from Ultimate. Number to 149. Luke Kunin. I literally bought it because of this patch. This patch is legitimately the reason why I bought this card. There was like almost no other reason. The price was also good. But that patch was nasty. Oh, look at that. On-card autograph, too. Not a horrible auto. We're going to end with some 3 of the local ones. Let's start with the Panthers. Cole Schwint. Number to 99. On-card autograph. Nice auto. But just the sick freaking patch. Yes, they're not in top loaders. I'm sorry. Like I said before, I ran out of thicker top loaders. They are on their way from Amazon. But yeah, just a sick looking card. And now, being out here in the Tampa area, figured I'll end this with a couple of lightning cards. Let's go with a Brett Connolly on the silhouette. On-card autograph. The patch in the back is what caught me. It definitely is part of that bolt with the silver. Like, oh, so nice. Silhouette, numbered to 20. I forgot it was numbered. Numbered to 25. This is what happens is I buy cards on COMC. I forget they're sitting on COMC. I put in my order for it to get sent out. And then I kind of forget what's cool about them besides the patch. Yeah, it's numbered to 25. From 2011. Silhouette. These are, I really like these. The silhouette cards are really, really nice. You can go and find a lot of cool examples of them as well. And then this guy, Gabriel Fortier. Again, number to 99. Sick patch. And yeah, I literally bought it because of the patch. But I'm in Tampa, so hey, there you go. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining in me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below. What did you like? What did you not like? What was your favorite card? If you could add one to your personal collection, which one is it? If there's a card you were really scratching your head going, why? In the love of God, why did you buy that? Let me know what it is. But go ahead. You can also follow me on Instagram. We can chat on there. I love talking hockey. I love talking cards. I like just talking in general. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace.